So I'm just making this video as a warning to people to be very, very careful when they're using any kind of snowblower, but especially a large unit like this. I think this is a 67-inch, 35 horse enclosed tractor. I was blowing out the neighbor's driveway to his camp, about 3/4 of a mile up the road. He had the gate closed, so I got out to open the gate, and I pulled up a little too close to the gate. It was just a metal bar on hinges that going across. And as I turned to pull the gate open, I inadvertently backed up to these augers, which are still running. Now they're running pretty slow right now, because I have it idled down. But I mean, this thing's supposed to, in reality, it's supposed to have a kill switch to where if you get off the seat with a PTO engaged, it should kill the motor, which obviously there's nobody in there. And it's beeping, but that's all it does is beep. It still runs the augers. Now that said, I'm not blaming anybody but myself on this one. I simply didn't pay attention and I backed into the augers. I knew the augers were running, and it caught my pants, and I mean within a half a second it pulled me right into the auger. I tried to pull away. I had nothing to grab onto. I may have grabbed onto the pole. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing lasted a couple seconds probably. Sure seemed longer, but this is just I'm able to walk. Nothing got broke. It literally ripped the pants right off me. Took them, I mean, it just wound them up in the auger, pulled the pants right off me, so I was able to pull away. Luckily my leg did not get caught into the auger. So if you have a tractor, you might want to check to make sure that kill switch works. It's there for a reason. And just be careful. I mean, I'm lucky, very, very lucky, that that's all I got was torn ligament in my knee and some bad abrasions, but could have been a lot worse. So please be careful out there. I knew better, but it still happened to me. Could happen to anybody. There is the muck boot I was wearing at the time. That's where the large abrasion on the calf was at. Probably a damn good thing I had those on. And these are the pants I had on. There's nothing left of them. The waist is ripped, the legs are ripped. There's just basically one giant shredded piece of fabric. So, like I said, I consider myself fortunate. Could have been a lot worse. There's the part I remember coming in contact with the auger. I mean, the whole incident lasted just a few seconds. 2 seconds, 3, I don't know. Seemed like forever, but there's the back of my calf. There's the side of my calf, nice big gash. If that wouldn't have been any deeper, it would have laid my calf wide open. I had much the same kind of pants on. These are just Cabela fleece pants. I think I had Fox Racing fleece pants on at the time. You could argue that if I would have just had the jeans or Carhartts on, the augers probably wouldn't have grabbed them, but that's beside the point. On the other leg, this is probably the most painful part. This just burns like somebody's holding a lighter to it. My knee, I can't quite fully bend my knee. The abrasions aren't nearly as bad, but that must have got whacked pretty hard by a auger.